Hi, I'm Michael Devine, President of NORA, and I would like to share with you one of our most important and exciting initiatives, the Net Zero Carbon Home Project. A home is a net producer of carbon emissions in two ways, from the combustion of fossil fuels for indoor heating and hot water, and from the power generation of the electricity to run the air conditioning, lights, appliances, etc. NORA's Net Zero Carbon Home addresses these by replacing fossil heating with the advanced biofuel biodiesel. Biodiesel is produced from renewable resources and provides up to 90% reduction in carbon emissions as compared to fossil heating. Additionally, it can be used in home heating systems without any significant costs or modification. The electricity, instead of coming from a carbon-emitting power plant, is created on-site with readily available roof solar panels. The first liquid fuel-fired net zero carbon emissions home is located on Long Island, New York, and is the residence of NORA's Technical Director, Dr. Thomas Butcher. Dr. Butcher substituted 100% biodiesel for heating oil in 2020. Now recently, solar panels were installed, fully replacing power plant electricity with carbon-free solar power. Now, with the use of biodiesel teamed with solar power, Dr. Butcher's home has reached net zero carbon. Let's take a look at Dr. Butcher's net zero carbon home.
I'm Tom Butcher, and I'd like to share with you how we made our home zero carbon. Planning for the installation of the solar panels started in the winter of 2022, and the system was put into operation late spring of the same year. The installation was done by Long Island Power Solutions, and the group managed the entire process. They captured our historical electric power usage from the utility and sized the system to meet this load plus an extra margin. In this area, the extra power that is produced during 1 month is exported to the grid, and we receive a credit. It's banked. With our installation, we are fully expecting to be a net exporter over the course of the year. Relative to fossil heating oil, B100 has emissions up to 90% lower. The extra annual production with our PV system is like a negative carbon emission, which offsets the small carbon emission we still get with B100. While we're thrilled to have eliminated our carbon emissions, the decision to install the PV was made mostly for economic reasons. Our electric bills are now about $15 per month, and the payback on the solar is about 6.5 years. Our home is heated, and we get domestic hot water with a conventional, high-efficiency oil-fired heating system. This was converted to B100 without any significant changes to the system. It's been operating for 2 years on B100 without any significant concerns. The B100 is delivered as normal. We purchase our B100 from Hart Home Comfort, a well-established Long Island dealer. All of the fuel that he provides, it meets the ASTM requirements for B100, so we know that it's good quality fuel. Our oil tank is in the basement just below the fill connection and really at the same level as the boiler is. Before we added the first B100 batch in here, there was some petroleum fuel left, and so for the first few months we were burning kind of a blend. The tank has never been cleaned. It has a conventional filter copper line between the tank and the burner. We have not had any extraordinary service requirements associated with filter changes or the tank or anything. The temperature in this area in the coldest part of the winter gets down to about 50 degrees F. We have not had any problems with gelling of the fuel as a result of temperature. The fuel supplier tells us that they essentially use a market blend of feedstocks to produce the biodiesel, so it's not a special biodiesel or anything.